Hey, welcome to episode 3 of the Big Hurts Cappy Hour. I am your host, the Big Hurt Allan Jepsen, former professional wrestler turned amateur men's league ball player. I am joined, as always, by my co-host, a man that shares a nickname with Ichiro and Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, Ernie Williams. How you doing today, Ernie?
I'm good, buddy. How you doing? You threw me through a loop there because when we saw those shirts in Cooperstown last week,
Nope,
calling
not
Ichiro the
last week.
Wizard
Not last week.
last year, sorry. Yeah, I never in my life had heard that.
Nope, that was the first time.
Yeah,
But don't forget, we were also the only people in Cooperstown wearing 51 Suzuki Hall of Fame shirts. So, I mean, we learned something new that trip, and it was a great trip, anyways. So,
yeah, but we hated that.
we really did, but we do have unique shirts now. So,
We do.
uh, yeah, the episode 3, I guess this is now a streak. 3 is a streak, so I'm actually surprised we got here. But as always, what cap are you wearing?
So today, in theme, I guess, of the topic, I've got on the 2019 Toronto Blue Jays Mother's Day edition.
Good. I like that version of the cap that they used those years, with just the pink brim.
A little bit of the tie dye.
Yeah, I like that one, and I think didn't they do the reverse one the year before or the year after, where the crown was the tie dye and then the brim was a solid color.
They did that for one of the years. I don't know off the top of my head which one it was. As we all know, that they started doing the Mother's Day in 2016, so it was kind of cycling through some new stuff.
Yeah, those were some real good ones back then with like the gray.
That dark gray
Yeah,
charcoal almost. Yeah, yeah.
those are the good ones, and then with the good jerseys with just the pink and the team logos.
Yeah.
You know, when they put a little bit of effort into the jerseys.
Yeah.
As for my cap,
What do you got?
I'm wearing the 2021 Seattle Mariners Mother's Day. You can kind of see on that side the ribbon there. This one is a made in the USA team issued hat. I don't know which player, but again, this one is pretty simple. They just use a little pink in the logo, which I absolutely love. I just love the little bit, not too much over the top, and of course, made in the USA, as we know, the most comfortable.
Do you still have the little QR code sticker on there?
No, I don't, and I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know where it went. I don't even know if there was one. It might have just been part of the lot that was issued to the team, but never actually given to a player.
Right.
So it's a 7 and 5/8, which I normally wear a 7.5, and I actually have paper towel in the sweatband to make it a
Fill it
little bit.
out.
Yeah, it's still an incredibly comfortable hat, and it doesn't feel too loose or anything like that. So I absolutely love it. I was away while Mother's Day actually happened, which is while touching on next a little bit here. I was off in Europe for 10 days, and of course, I had to bring a pile of caps with me. So first off,
Fantastic.
yeah, so this one here is the Reading Fighting Phil's Oktoberfest hat. I had a brief layover in Munich, Germany. We were hoping to go to Frühling Fest. We didn't actually make there. Our layover time wasn't as long as we'd hoped, but managed to get a schnitzel, as you can see in there, the background there. I got a pretzel. Of
So is
course,
this in the airport then?
yeah, there's a brewery in the airport. We actually had to go through customs to get there, and so we had to check out of the airport. And the guy's like, "Oh, where are you guys going?" We're like, "Oh, we're just going to get a beer." And he's like, "You're technically leaving the airport just to go get a beer?" And we're like, "Yes, yes, we are."
Checks out. You
So
also you also bought a hat for the trip for the airport.
it wasn't specifically for the airport. We were supposed to leave, but in this
But
case,
yeah.
yes, it was for the airport.
I do like the little Reading R on the cap of the pretzel.
Yeah,
The little details.
yeah.
Now this one I love. What's this one?
This one is the Winston Salem Dash Italian beefs. So the next portion of my trip, we were in Italy for 5 days, and this was at a winery, and I got some tagliatelle with ragu in the background there, so some Italian beef. And this cap here is kind of pinwheeled, but it's pinwheeled in the Italian flag. So
Fantastic.
I only wore this the one day here. I didn't really want to wear it out too much, but it's a fantastic hat. I don't know where, like, I don't know how often they actually wear this hat, but
That's a good one. I like that one. When you told me that you got that one for the trip, thought it was fantastic. Also, the Winston-Salem Dash have some very nice hats.
for sure. And
Simple and the nice, really, really nice colorway.
it's a weird team name. I know they have some hats that they have the two parentheses and then the
With
dash.
just the dash.
Yeah, which I think is pretty funny. This last one, we went to Portugal, and this photo was taken in the Douro Valley. This is the Tri-City Dust Devils Vinheiros de Tri-City. So this is a whole wine region. So I figured wine region. Got a lot of compliments on the tour with this one. People love this hat, and they're like, "Oh, this is just convenient." And I was like, "No, this was planned."
The color on this with the green and purple kills it. And I love this hat. This is a good one.
The newer version, like they still kept this Copa going forward, and like most of the Copas this year have a lot more design on the brim and stuff like that. So they
How do you
basically,
feel about that?
I'm okay with it. I mean, it doesn't do. I mean, I'd prefer that to a side patch personally, but I don't necessarily love a side patch. So this one, I prefer the brim embroidery. I know it makes the hat a little bit heavier, but not too much where it's that noticeable.
Right.
So yeah, that was my Euro trip. That's why we didn't record last week. So that's why you're probably seeing a lot of clips from our time in Arizona, which not a bad thing. We
Depends
managed
who you
to,
ask.
we managed to upset a lot of Aaron Rodgers fans.
But can we touch base on that for a quick sec?
Sure,
That it came out
absolutely.
today. That again, I just want to establish the fact that nobody's hating on Aaron Rodgers. Fantastic quarterback, one of the top 5 all time, arguably. It did come out today or yesterday that this contract that he did sign, it is going to be his last season.
I know. Yeah, I
So
saw it.
definite Hall of Fame career. And if he wants to fall back and go on Cosmic Baseball in the twilight, then all the best to him.
Shout out Jackson Bonneville for being the Aaron Rodgers guy. I think his Instagram is Rodgers Realm.
Yeah.
Lots of shout outs to him on the comments while trying to tear me down for my dislike of Aaron Rodgers because of
Over fantasy football.
the guy's burned me. What can I say? I don't have to like him. So, but it was
You could just stop drafting him.
I wasn't drafting him. He's on the
Oh,
opposite
he was.
side.
Oh, he was
He's-
beating you,
Correct.
not costing you.
Yeah, so even more,
Oh, I
even more
gotcha.
reason to dislike him.
Gotcha.
So,
I thought it was you were drafting him and he wasn't performing well.
no, unfortunately not. That's not the case. All right. So, with it being Mother's Day, you and I are big gearheads. And so this week's Hurt Locker is going to be a showcase of our pink gear.
Disclaimer: this is most of my pink gear.
This is most of your pink gear. All right. We'll start off with you in that case.
Okay, so there's a couple things that are upset me about this picture because I didn't get everything in. And if we look at the top left corner of it, we've got the absolutely ridiculous ankle guard, the new style. I do have the old one as well. But with that, I've been wearing the Jordan 2-strap elbow guard. And how many times have we said this? Finished sets don't create new ones. So I'm doing that in the process of it. Then I've got a few batting gloves there. I've got the Jordan, which are I've been using for the last couple games now, so I've been cheating there. Then I've got my Max Clarks and my Dusty Rose Bruce Bolts. For the bats, I've got the Pink Panther from Old Hick, 33 and a half. And then the Marucci, I've got the TVT Pro Model for Trey Turner. We got the Jordan sleeve. We got the Bruce Bolt 3/4. And hands down, Bruce Bolt are the best sleeves I've ever worn.
Agreed.
I got them in the full and I've got them in the 3/4. Hands down, if you're looking for something to try, definitely try the Bruce Bolts. The Nike pink and teal cleats there. I've got the Mike Trout 4s from 2017, the All Star Edition. And then I've got the Jordans I got this year. Probably one of the most comfortable pairs of cleats I've ever worn.
Wow.
You can also notice there that we've got the difference between the spikes and the pro
Mm-hmm.
molds. And I have a lot of people asking me, I don't know, because you're a spike guy, right?
Typically, yeah. Typically, I'm a metal spike guy, but I got a couple pairs now that are the plastic TPU cleats.
I bounce back and forth personally. The pro mold plastics, such a relief on the knees. And have saved my legs over the last couple of years. Is that's how I feel. It also depends on what position you're playing, of
Sure.
course. If you want to be in the outfield and grab that traction off the grass, obviously I'd recommend the spikes. But that's just for me personally. And then we've got the gloves. We've got the top right there. We've got the pink and purple, the OT7 Wilson. And then my newest edition over on the left there, we've got the A2K, the 1786 model. That glove is fantastic. Broke in and game ready in about a month.
Yeah, you were pretty close to using it on our opening day.
I did.
You
Inning
did,
one. Inning one.
and then you put it away and went to the regular.
Yeah, went to the gamer. Yeah. But
All
and
right.
then we got our. I can let you touch on these later. Our custom mims.
All right. Well, I'll touch on that right here with mine. My collection is not nearly as extensive as yours. I also have the Bruce Bolt sleeve, which I absolutely love. I have two pairs of Bruce Bolts. I have the Max Clarks, and I have the Caribbean series, which I also have the elbow guard. Those are the brightest pink palms for batting gloves that you could probably get. I
Probably.
I have my pink Louisville Slugger 271, which only gets broken out probably once or twice a season. Pink belt as an accessory. Uh, then I got my Bryce Harper hybrid metal TPU cleats that he came out with his Mother's Day from a few years ago, which have some nice roses on the heel.
I love those
And,
cleats.
and then yes, as we both have because we are idiots, we both have a Mims inspired wristband from the inspired from the I believe the brand was just Mims. I don't know where they went. I wish they were still around. But we have our own custom ones. I have mine up here actually.
I saw that in the background. That's why it's
So
perfect.
yeah, and so that's what they look like. They're fantastic. We're obviously going to create more of them because we have more colorways that we need to match with. So
And most importantly, we are idiots.
nailed it. All right, so that's pretty much our pink gear for Mother's Day, and this is our Mother's Day episode. So we're going to focus on some Mother's Day gear from around Major League Baseball this season. Um, I'm going to get it up here, and then I'm going to let you do some chatting about it.
Again, Rawlings killed it. Knocked it out of the park for the third straight week. And then again, this following week with the Armed Forces gear. But again, the cresting on there, you can see down in the bottom right there, you got Gary Sanchez with the Brewers wearing the Force 3 helmet and the pink Rawlings gear. And an underrated guy for swag is Jose Trevino in the bottom left there
Mm-hmm.
with the platinum. It just pops. And yeah, just again, like you said, Rawlings with their customization is just killing it right now.
Yeah, they really can't miss right now.
No.
Like the only thing that they probably don't really do the greatest is bats. But I mean, Cal Raleigh was swinging their bat last year, and he put up 60. So I guess he's doing okay with their bats.
Speaking of Cal Raleigh, I know that he swung the torpedo left-handed
Yeah.
and a regular barrel right-handed. Were
Hmm.
they both Rawlings?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he would use anything else in that case, but I'll have to go back and take a look.
Yeah.
As always, Franklin comes out with some pretty fantastic looking gloves when it comes to their theme days. I
They're
just
simple, they're nice, they're light, they're a classic batting glove, and I think they killed it again here.
I just wish they were a little bit more durable of a glove. Like even for how infrequently we would wear them, playing once a week. Like if I wear them full time, I'm only getting 3 games out of them, maybe. So, and
Uh,
I don't know if that's just a quality issue or just maybe I'm just too hard on them. But I also sometimes wear them when I'm sliding too, which probably doesn't help things. So
I honestly have moved away from Franklin's in my baseball bag, and I keep them only for softball.
makes sense. All right. Next up, we have something that has become a bit of an obsession for us, and we just haven't pulled the trigger on getting them yet. This is Pioneer belts. They have blown up in Major League Baseball, uh, college baseball, banana ball, cosmic baseball. They're absolutely everywhere this season. Um, they are a family run business. They're not that big and they seem to pump things out pretty good. So this is high on our list for things to purchase.
Oh yeah.
Um, but like just the customizability that they are producing with their belts and just like the durability of them from everything I've read is outstanding. So
Coming from a guy with a $230 baseball belt that I should have put in with my pink gear, of course, because it's the absolutely ridiculous one.
it's,
Um, I'm terrified to dive in it and pop off the emblem. Not gonna lie.
yeah,
So, like you said, with the customization, with the Pioneer belts, with the stitching on the belt loop instead, much more appealing to me. Um, and this guy is just anything that he puts out is just unreal. A lot of Jaron Duran stuff, a lot of
yeah,
Ketel Marte stuff.
yeah,
Um, I do love the post that he put up the other day that a player's wife reached out to
yeah,
him from Oakland, or I guess, sorry, Sacramento, and said, "Hey, my husband likes this guy's belt, and I know you made it. This is what I want to get for him." And
mm,
he posted and obviously checked in with her, said, "Hey, can I post our interaction?" She said, "Of course." And yeah, it was pretty funny that the wife went behind the back of the husband Soderstrom and got one done for him, and he just loved it. So I think that's a pretty
absolutely.
cool story too.
As a bigger guy too, they do half notches, which is something I've never seen before. So you can kind of see that they go kind of almost zigzag like for the holes. So it gives you that little bit extra. Sometimes you just need it when you're fluctuating weights. But that I think that's a cool touch too,
Yeah,
which can provide longevity to a belt as well. Next up, we have Evo Shield.
I love this.
Uh, oh, too far. Let's go back to Evo Shield. Maybe not. Nope, we're beyond Evo Shield.
You know,
So,
one day we're gonna do one of these and not have technical difficulties,
oh no, what's the
but
fun in that?
really. But with the Evo Shield stuff, we could just touch on it quick. That was Austin Wells from the Yankees.
Okay,
His wife's name on the neck, Michelle. Really nice back plate on there with the rose, and I think they knocked it out of the park too. I was never a real big Evo Shield guy for gear until the last couple years, and it's actually Austin Wells that has kind of swayed me on it with the Nike or the Yankees pinstripes and the colorway with the Liberty mitt that they're using and stuff like that. So they're doing a really good job with it.
So I'm not sure if this is still the case, but Evo Shield was All Star Catchers gear licensed to them. At least it was previously,
Okay,
and the same thing with Under Armour used to be. So I'm not sure if it's still the case if they've gone on their own thing, but those two used to be, I believe, All Star licensed gear.
off the top of my head, I can't think of a single catcher right now that's wearing Under Armour.
They've kind of gotten out of baseball. Um, so like
Ballesteros in Chicago might. I'm not 100% sure.
So here we have some way too high pants, first of all, but they're showcasing some pretty good socks.
Former Blue Jays draft pick Austin Martin.
Yes. Uh, I see that he's wearing Adidas pink batting gloves. So
I kind of want to try them.
I saw them a little bit when I was in Japan a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I saw a few colorways. I just couldn't seem to find the right size. So everything's kind of a little off with sizing over there for me as a larger fella. Um, but like I just couldn't seem to find one that was like the bigger sizes were giving me witch fingers, and then the rest were just kind of too tight where I felt like I was gonna like burst the seams.
Maybe it's one of
So
those things you need to wear a couple times and sweat into them so they kind of mold
probably
to. I mean, look what it did with our Bruce Bolts, right?
100%. So yeah, like uh, that might be the case with those ones. I'd love to try it. Maybe we should look into placing an order sometime.
Fine.
Okay.
We can also see that he's swinging a Victus right there
Yeah.
with a lizard skin. I assume lizard skin on it. Here's a good example of kind of a pet peeve of mine that all the brands don't have the same color. And I get it. I don't mind it. I think maybe that's why they started doing a little more of the tie dye, that the ebbs and flows of the dark and light
Sure.
colors. I know Franklin's sleeve this year, for example, was kind of a multi-toned kind of one, which brings them together. But yeah,
It's pink's a color too that it's really hard to get it all to match the same.
yeah,
So it's kind of whatever each company individually chooses. So most of them are going towards the hot pink, but you see a few kind of every other year they'll mix in the light pink, which again not a
trust
bad
me,
thing.
trust me. On the field last week against the Canadians, which the Jerks won, by the way, I had a few different colors.
This weekend, because I missed out on it, I will be wearing all my pink stuff, and I will have a few different colors, especially after today when I purchased a new Jordan elbow guard.
Oh, the old two strap. Oh,
The
by the
old,
way, happy birthday.
thank you.
This is also the happy birthday episode.
Yeah, I guess.
You old fart.
Yeah, that's me. All right. So as we saw in your Hurt Locker, we see some pretty similar cleats there from Vladdy.
The exact same ones. The only different is he's got the spikes,
Yeah.
and he's got the Jordan sleeve as well. Which I just bought my Jordan sleeve while we were down in Arizona for Cosmic Baseball, and a lot different. Like I said, cannot talk enough about how good the Bruce Bowl stuff is. The Jordan one, great as well, but it was a different texture on it, and it was almost wasn't more of a compression like the Bruce Bolt. It was more of
Fashion
a
piece.
fashion that I mean, it could be that I'm obviously not the same size as Vladdy, even though I'm just shy of 6'6", as I tell everybody. it doesn't have the compression around the wrist, and it would kind of float. So it's more of a turns into a fashion piece on the glove arm that I'm not going to be throwing and having it fall down and take that compression away from it. But I think, like I said, these cleats fantastic. The
Hmm.
Jordan sleeve, dynamite.
Next up, we have Aaron Judge, who went a little more subtle this year with his pink offering.
Can we
Not
talk what's not subtle though?
the sleeve and the cleats.
That reminds me of like grandma's curtains.
Kind of, yeah. China. It remind me of like a like
Oh, like the
China.
fine
Yeah,
china that
yeah,
everyone parents had the same thing. The border with the
yeah.
gold. Yeah, yeah,
That's the vibe I get. But
I could see that.
it's a good looking leg guard. Nice little touch on the strap there with the date and Mother's Day. He's obviously swinging a. What does he swing now? Does
He
he still
swings a
swing
Chandler.
Chandler?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another bat that I would like to try at some point is a
Oh,
Chandler bat.
Better Baseball has some really nice Chandler ones. That Samurai one, because they change all the logo on them, and they're
Mhm.
dynamite. But again,
Yeah.
it's a lot of money to spend on a bat that we've never swung.
And for 12 games a season, it's tough to spend that kind of money sometimes, even though we will probably do it anyways.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about the cleats there. It was only him and Machado that I noticed wearing these. The Jordan, what are those? Those are the Jordan 4s. In that, like I said, or you called it the China pattern. But
Jazz was wearing them today or yesterday as well, I think. He was wearing the pattern.
I can't even keep up with Jazz, to be honest.
He's just borrowing everybody else's stuff at this point.
Yeah, he was. The best part is he's going into guys' lockers and not asking them and just taking them,
That checks out.
and it's actually pretty funny.
One of our favorites in terms of gear, Bryce Harper. His new hybrid cleats that he's been rocking the last
His
couple
are
of years.
hybrids, yeah.
The multi-tone pink, which I really like these ones. We didn't really get a shot of his absolutely ridiculous leg guard.
It's he was just wearing his regular stuff with the Philly Fanatic on it.
Okay. He is swinging Chandler as well nowadays,
He
or
bounces around. I think this picture, for example, it's a Victus.
okay. And then he obviously has the matching sleeve, but his stuff is always pretty fantastic.
Yeah, and those cleats that he's wearing, the we were kind of on the fence about them until we saw them until Wade got his.
Yeah.
Super light, super comfortable, just a pretty nice pair of cleats actually.
You're probably wondering why we have Alec Bohm as the last person, and he's not wearing any pink. Uh, Go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be really happy go lucky with my mom and dad with what he's going through right now. For those who don't know, Alec Baum is suing his parents. He's fired his agent, Scott Boris, and he's suing his parents for about $3 million to be paid back that they misappropriated funds from his charities and other LLCs that they've opened up. And his parents are rejecting the lawsuit and countersuing. I don't think they're countersuing, but they're calling it just a private family dispute.
Oh,
And I would call it a little more than that if my parents or family or anybody that I was close with my inner circle took $3 million.
hmm.
I'd be pissed with $20.
Yeah. So he purposely chose not to wear anything pink for Mother's Day this year as a statement.
And I'm fine with it.
All
Good
the
for
power
him.
to him.
Good for him.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
know that he's had ups and downs through his career. Playing in Philly, I don't. I mean, it
Tough.
takes a special breed. Um, and yeah, he's had an up and down career. Hell of a ball player. Um, Maybe a change of scenery wouldn't be the worst thing for him.
Nope. I mean, hopefully he has another good year. But he's usually a talk at the trade deadline every single year.
Every year.
Um, we'll
So,
see what.
what are the chances he's wearing blue for Father's Day?
Probably very little. All right, so that was our Mother's Day gear selection. Again, one of our favorite times of the year because we love the pink colorway.
And for the
Uh,
jerks, it's everything's a hit day. Now, some of the jerks don't realize that you still have to get on base for it to count as a hit. Just because you hit the ball and ground out to short doesn't make it a hit, fellas.
yeah, no, gonna get on. All right, and as we've done the last couple weeks, it is our unsponsored Smucker's Uncrustable break. Uh, Europe doesn't have Uncrustables.
Boo.
Agreed. So I didn't get to enjoy any Uncrustables last week.
They just have
Uh,
fine wine and pasta.
I know. But you got to
There we go.
enjoy a nice Uncrustable this past weekend.
That is up at the cabin. Having a solo trip away. Figured, why not toast one? It
How was the toasted Uncrustable?
was actually delicious.
Yeah?
Obviously, you don't want to go too far, too close to the fire. You got to stay a little bit back. Make sure the wrapper's off. I made sure the wrapper was off, but I'm just saying for those following along and might want to try this, make sure the wrapper's off. But yeah, highly recommended. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That's pretty good rating.
Probably would have been 9 if I toasted the other side too.
Yeah, fair.
But
So again, that was our unsponsored Smucker's Uncrustable break. Smuckers, we're ready whenever you are. We'll even get a tattoo if you sponsor us.
that's a verbal contract.
Don't act like you wouldn't do it.
Oh, for sure I would.
All right. So, as of the first episode, we touched on a little recap of each of our teams. Slight improvements, but not enough. I'll let you talk about the Blue Jays first.
It's you know what? It's almost laughable listening to guys like Ricky Romero, Kevin Pillar, former Blue Jays guys, and Blue Jays fans. I have this feeling that they create stars in themselves that get lore, and I love that as a Blue Jays fan. And those are two of the guys. So when they're saying that they've never seen anything like this before with injuries, you got to believe them. As we can see, this is as of a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It's different because now they're 21 and 28. They have gone on to blow 15 leads. 15 leads. Think about that. Even if they're winning half of them, they're above 500. They're looking a lot better. Injuries again. We got some guys coming back. Bieber could be in a simulated game in the next week or two, so he's still going to be 4 or 5 weeks away. Looking into July, Alejandro Kirk swinging, starting to receive the ball. He's a few weeks away, hopefully. Addison Barger is looking good. He came back after one game,
And then
elbow
went away again.
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's looking good. The devastating news today: Jose Barrios going in for Tommy John. I guess he was having some phantom pains in his elbow. That when they went in for the surgery, they saw that the ligaments and tendons were actually damaged, and he was throwing 94 a few weeks ago. The damage was a little bit more than what it was. Full TJ. He's out for the rest of the year, maybe all of next year. So speedy recovery to Jose.
Yeah, that's a tough loss. I mean, you guys had on paper easily one of the top rotations going into the season, and it's kind of just a piece job of putting together who can play, get on the field at this point.
Sandy
So
Alcantara.
you guys probably might be looking at trade candidates sooner than later at this point.
Yeah.
So, all right, now we're on to my Mariners. Record is slightly better, but we got a couple more wins there since May 18th. We have lost Cal Raleigh to the IL for the first time in his career. Oblique
His
strain,
oblique.
which could explain the 57 at bat hitless streak that he was on, which he snapped by taking an all clothes uniform shower, apparently, at the guidance of Logan Gilbert. So shout out Logan Gilbert for suggesting an all uniform shower to wash away the bad juju. But yeah, that sucks. Cal Raleigh on the IL is it's a big bat to have out of the lineup, and just a guy that's like he's your everyday guy. He's not only like he had one pass ball last year, and I think it was in the playoffs.
It was against the Blue
So
Jays.
yeah, so I mean,
I don't know how he didn't win Gold Glove again. By the way,
it,
absolutely nothing against Dylan Dingler because a great baseball name, but I mean the guy's got the platinum glove and he doesn't win the Gold Glove the next year is mind boggling.
yeah, like one pass ball, and he's throwing out runners and everything else. But yeah, so I mean, hopefully he's just a short stint on there, but
Obliques.
obliques take a little while. So
So who do you have behind the plate right now? Then what's the pair?
Pareda was in there today.
They
So
just call
he,
him up when he
yeah,
went on. Yeah,
yeah, he had a home run today. That was nice. So we did win today. There's a few guys on the roster that I forget that are there sometimes. Patrick Wisdom played today. We have Connor Joe playing right field a little bit today. Um, Two guys that, hey, I mean, if they're producing, fantastic. Let's have them in the lineup. But the big news for the Mariners, our top prospect, Colt Emerson, got the call this week,
did
and
you see the video?
of when he had to tell him he had to drive up from Tacoma
I
before
guess
the game.
the Tacoma just finished their game. He came into the coach's room. He's like, "Where do you want me to sit?" He goes, "I don't want you to sit. You got to get on the road." He's like, "What?" He goes, "You're going to
Yeah,
Seattle."
yeah. Nothing like driving that I-5 to the game. So yeah, he got the call, and I don't think he did much on the Sunday game, but he hit a home run on Monday, which was a good way to start.
First hit, first home run.
So yeah, I mean, I'm curious to what they'll do with Brendan Donovan coming off the IL here pretty quick. So I'd imagine it's Donovan's spot, but Donovan's such a utility player; he can pretty much go anywhere. But you it's tough to take a guy like
Can you move
Rid-
Donovan to the outfield the whole time for full time?
I mean, he could, but like I think you might see a little bit of a rotation system going here because like Luke Rayleigh's swinging so well. I mean, you got to kind of have him as a DH, but you also have Dominic Canzone. So, I mean,
Super underrated guy. Gotta love the Italians.
exactly. Yeah, hopefully we can start turning things around with a healthy lineup. So, 23, 26. I think that puts us. I think we're 5-5 in the last 10. We're second in the AL West now, which is nice, and we're not far off of, I believe, the Athletics.
Yeah,
Our first, which is
Sacramento on the
wild,
top. Yeah,
wild. But hey, let's hope we're turning things around as we're getting out of this month here pretty soon. And
speaking of being on top of the standings in the East, you got the Yankees.
yeah,
You know that they? I just saw this today. They haven't got a win with it against a team with over a 500 record. Now, I literally just saw that before we started recording, so I haven't looked into that. And I was watching the Blue Jays Yankees game. The Blue Jays were up 2-0 in the seventh, so they probably lost. And yeah, so I saw that today, and I was just like, I was very curious about that. So I'm going to look into that, and I think that's crap.
Yeah, I mean they're eventually going to start seeing.
And Garrett
There's
Cole's coming back.
yeah. I mean that's big news. Plus they're going to get I guess to get Caballero back this week to play. They're not sure what they're going to do with Volpe again, but
I think they got to get rid of him for everyone's sake. You know what I mean? Like the kid came up, wins his Gold Glove his first year, and now just got, I guess, basically the yips, and cannot do anything right in Yankees fans' eyes.
tough place to play. So um, don't envy that, and that's a stadium I'll never go back to. So all
I
right, so
will.
that's you got to go one day.
I got old Yankee Stadium right there.
Yeah, I went to the first year of the new Yankee Stadium, and
What was
then
that?
I
Oh
went.
nine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then I went last year. So, and I'm good. I don't need to go back. Those fans are awful. Um,
I
I
believe
don't
I
know.
called them Jagoffs the first episode,
Yeah, I
and I still
call.
don't even know if that's a word.
I believe I refer to them as vile scum to the ticket representative that reached out to me and asked me if I wanted tickets to the game this weekend. So
All right.
that's our recap of our teams right there.
It's still early in the season. We've got lots of ball left. Let's just make that very clear that there's a good chance that you can see both of us back in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. And like, we're not far away from the top of our divisions, which means our divisions are not playing great. But hey, that's good for us.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that with that recap, we are going to play a little game to finish off this week's episode. I know you're not the greatest with
No.
minor league team names, so we're going to play a little bit of guess that team. So I have 9 teams here for you today. We're going to go 3 levels: easy, medium, hard. I have a little tidbit on each team. You better go 3 for 3 on the first 3.
Oh, that's no pressure at all. I just want to say, like I said, uh, I'm okay with the names. Location, that's going to be my struggle, is what I'm going to say, and preface this right now that that's why I'm already making excuses.
Fair enough. All right, so Ernie, guess that team. We're starting off real easy for you.
Okay.
Name that team.
Dunedin Blue Jays.
That's correct. They are the single A affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays in the Florida State League. They were established in 1987, and they've won the championship 6 times.
I'm not going to lie, that's an unreal logo.
It's a pretty good logo.
It's
It's a good combination
right
of
on brand.
exactly. The Dunedin Blue Jays are the only Florida State League team to have the exact same affiliation, city, and nickname since the modern inception of the Florida State League in 1978.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yay.
Go you. All right. Coming up second.
Buffalo Bison.
There you go.
I've
Again,
got I shout out to our buddy and a really good friend of mine, Kyle Lukacs. Went to Buffalo and grabbed me a Buffalo Bison hat years ago.
the Buffalo Bisons are the AAA affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays in the International League. They were there's many iterations of like how far this team goes back, but the current Buffalo Bisons were established in 1979. They've won the league 3 times, which is pretty cool. In 2021, due to Canada COVID border restrictions, the Toronto Blue Jays played out of here, which was pretty
Salem
sweet.
Field, Salish Field, Salem Field, I believe.
Where they played out
Obviously,
of,
I'm
I
Salem or
think.
Salish Field. I can't remember. I know somebody will probably fact check us on that because
Oh
that's
yeah,
what I do.
I thought it was Coca Cola Field, but yeah. All right, next up we have the last of the easy category for you.
It's New Hampshire.
There you go. What's their team name?
I want to say Renegades.
No.
New
This is
Hampshire.
another Toronto Blue Jays affiliate. So
Oh, Fisher Cats.
There you go.
Why did I
New
get that mixed up with the Yankees? I thought
you're
they were
thinking
the
of the
Yankees.
you're thinking of the Hudson Valley
Hudson
Renegades.
Valley Rally. Damn it. Yeah.
New Hampshire Fisher Cats are the AA affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays in the Eastern League. They were established in 2004. They've won the championship 3 times. They were almost called the New Hampshire Primaries
That
after
is terrible.
first in nation presidential voting status. A fan vote brought in the name Fisher Cats, named after a predator in the region.
You
So
know that the Blue Jays were almost named the Crows?
that's all, that's awful.
Yeah.
So I guess it could be worse. It could have been the primaries. All right, so that's
bad.
the end of the easy category.
We'll call it 3 for 3.
Sure, we'll be generous. We'll be generous.
It's
this
Mother's
week.
Day. Everything's a hit day.
Everything's a hit today.
I'm going 9 for 9, baby.
I don't know about that. All right, so starting off the medium category.
The
Name that
biscuits.
team. Okay.
I can picture the hat right now. It's an I want Montgomery.
Got it.
Montgomery biscuits.
Well done.
The Brewers.
No, they're the AA affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay.
In the Southern League, they were established in 2004. They've been a long-time affiliate of the Rays. They've won their league 2 times. Their mascot, Big Mo, this guy right here, is a giant biscuit-eating beast. They serve fresh hot biscuits at every single game, and they don't have a T-shirt gun. They have tinfoil wrapped biscuits that they fire into the crowd, which is
I need a biscuit at a ball game
without question.
for sure.
So, yeah, that's a pretty cool one there. Next up here.
Oh, this one I actually I know I like. It's the Kannapolis Cannonballers.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the single A affiliate of the Chicago White Sox
Oh, okay.
in the Carolina League. They were established in 2020. They have no titles as of right now. They are heavily tied to NASCAR. Kannapolis is home to
Oh, okay.
Dale Earnhardt.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they the rebrand to the Cannonballers from the Intimidators happened. The mascot is named Bo Cannon, and he dons a thick mustache like Dale. So, a little bit of a tribute to Dale there, but I believe the previous was the Kannapolis Intimidators, which was fully named after Dale.
Praise hell, praise Dale.
There you go. All right. You're doing pretty good in the medium category. So,
Yeah.
last
Yeah,
one in the
jinxed
medium
it.
category.
Oh, you know what? I actually know this one, and I think you're taking a shot at me because of my name. And you are, aren't you?
Yeah,
This
sure.
is the Akron Rubber Ducks.
There you go.
Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
There you go. They have a really good hat that you should probably buy at some point. It is literally a rubber duck. It's a blue hat with a yellow rubber duck on it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I have always wanted a little rubber duck tattoo.
There you go. I mean, we got a tattoo party coming up. So
We do.
they are the AA affiliate to the Cleveland Guardians in the Eastern League. They were established in 2014, and they are a 2-time champion. The rubber in the name honors Akron's history as the rubber capital of the world. They are home to Goodyear and Firestone tires.
Okay,
Their
that makes
headquarters.
sense. Yep.
So that's it for the medium category. Now we're going into
3
the
for
hard
3,
category.
baby. 3 for 3.
The hard category now is all defunct teams, so they are no longer
Oh.
around. So,
Oh, okay.
second here as it loads up.
What the hell is that?
That is
That's a real team?
that was a real team and a very long running team at that.
A minor league team.
That is correct. Their last affiliated team was Seattle Mariners. They went defunct in 2016. They are
Okay.
California. They are a California-based team.
Ooh. I want to say Bakersfield?
That's
Really?
that part's correct. Yeah.
It's not Bud. It's
No.
not Blaze?
It's they're the Bakersfield Blaze.
Oh!
They were multi levels of in terms of their level. They finished as a Class A advanced team for the Seattle Mariners in the California League. Their history goes from 1941 to 2016. They won the league title 2 times. Interesting fact about them is they have something very in common with Hammond Stadium. And I wish we did this at Hammond. So Sam Lynn Ballpark, where the Blaze played until 2016, faced due west and required a sun delay up to 30 minutes because the sun was directly into the batter's eyes.
Oh.
So
Okay.
when do we get our sun delay at Hammond?
Yeah, right? Playing baseball for 30 some odd years. It's the only field that I have to wear sunglasses to hit at.
Yeah,
And our umpires are terrible. One
they're
in
bad.
particular, Bert, and he will fully admit that he can't see the ball.
I mean, he can't see it, neither can we. So it's just, I mean, hoping for the best.
Side
So
note, this logo is terrible.
they had better versions of it. I liked this one personally, but yeah, that the Bakerfield Blades. Yeah,
Huh.
good job on that one.
Wow.
All right, next up,
What the? That looks like a fast food restaurant.
just because of the colors,
Is the A for the town, city, or state they play in?
city,
What state?
New Mexico.
Albuquerque,
Yeah,
not the Isotopes.
nope, that was the team that came later.
That guy looks like a musketeer. So I'm going to say the Albuquerque Musketeers.
Good guess.
Was that right?
No,
Oh, fuck.
this is the Albuquerque Dukes.
I don't like that.
So they went from 1946 to 1964. Then they took a
Oh,
little bit of a break, and then they went 1972 to 2000.
okay.
They won the league 14 times. The Dukes had a long list of alumni pass through their doors. They had Tommy Lasorda manage them. They had Hall of Famers Mike Piazza, Pedro Martinez, Oral Hershiser, and Tony Gwynn play for them.
Wow.
So, fun
Florida
fact about
Marlins
this.
great. Mike Piazza.
Exactly. Fun fact about these guys. Somehow, at some point, they let the copyright lapse and someone purchased it. So someone purchased it and is producing merchandise for the Albuquerque Dukes online, where you can get jerseys with the Dukes old logo, Piazza on the back.
That's awesome.
You can get the fitted hats like they used to have them, and they're fantastic. I'll send it to you later, but
Yeah.
it's definitely like something we should look into purchasing.
I actually love when stuff like that happens when like domain names lapse and they mess them up. It happened with the San Diego Padres a few years ago when they changed their name to Madres for
Yeah,
Mother's Day, and some kid swooped in and changed his Twitter handle to Padres. And then obviously with what's going on in with the last dive bar.
yeah, exactly. So, like again, the merchandise is great. I think you can get a nice satin jacket. Love me a satin jacket. All right, and for the final team name, guess that team.
They're defunct now?
Unfortunately, yeah,
What is this? This is the Colorado.
right state.
They're the The Vibe? Is this something, the
Yeah.
Vibe?
The team name is
Was
the
it
Vibes.
Vibes?
Yeah.
I want to say Colorado Springs, but that's not it.
No, you're thinking of probably Colorado Sky Sox.
Oh, maybe that's why.
This is the Rocky Mountain Vibes. So
Rocky
you
Mountain.
had the right state, you were in the right direction, but I feel like you would have
Figured
taken
the
a bit to
Rocky
get there.
Mountains would be a little more rocky than this.
Yeah, so their mascot was a giant walking anthropomorphic s'more named Toasty Vibes,
That's good.
whose head is a perfectly brown marshmallow between graham crackers and chocolate.
Good vibes only.
Good vibes only.
Gino.
So that was Guess That Team. I think you went 7 for 9, which is
Let's call it 8.5.
everything's a hit today. So we'll,
9 for 9.
nah, not that far,
Okay.
but we'll give you 8. How about that?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. So that was our first Guess That Team. You did pretty well. I guess I have to make it a little harder next time. But that was a fun little game. And,
Yep.
I love my minor league team names. I love my minor league hats. I have quite a few. So that was our episode 3, our Mother's Day edition, which was fantastic. What do you have on deck this weekend?
We have another Jerks game. We're going to be playing at Hammond Stadium Saturday night, 7 o'clock against the Pirates. I've said this before, but this time I mean it. Always a really good game with those guys. Good group of dudes. No chirping, nothing like that. So we got that going Saturday, and then Sunday morning we are heading down to Tacoma. I'll let you finish that thought.
Yeah, we're going to. We start the month with Cosmic Baseball, and we finish the month with Banana Ball. This will be our 3rd Banana Ball game we get to go to, and first time seeing the Indianapolis Clowns.
I'm excited for this.
I'm very excited. I'm excited to see Jackie Bradley Jr.
Yep.
They're playing the Party Animals, so I haven't been to one where the Party Animals are technically the headliner. I guess that's not the case anymore. Where last season they had like the headliner, but yeah, Party Animals versus Clowns should be a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll be down there in Tacoma.
And that's down in Tacoma.
We'll be at the smallest stadium we've seen them play in, which is nice. It'll be kind of cool. Have you ever been to Cheney?
No, ever.
Beautiful park. We can see usually from, depending on where we're sitting, you can see Mount Rainier on the outfield.
Actually, no. That I might have played there with Douglas.
That's pretty sweet.
You know what? I'll know by the time we get there.
It sounds good. I mean, you thought the game was in Everett, so
I did. That I have played at that park.
Sure, I believe that one for sure. That one sees a lot of college teams come through there. So they're actually getting a new park in the next few years. I think they're trying to.
That's pretty exciting.
Not sure it's approved, but I think Funco Field is going away, and they're going to their actually own independent field as opposed to playing out of, I guess it's the back of a high school. They share a grounds.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's right behind the home plate there.
Yeah, I'm excited to pick up a new hat this week. So episode 4 for us will be all about Banana Ball. So it'll be about the game, but we'll also be talking about Banana Ball in general. So like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at the Big Hurt Allan Jepsen. Follow you on Instagram,
EarnDog14, and I know a few people have been asking, as Allan has put us on, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, anything you want to see, anything you want to talk about. We're here for it. Good vibes.
Toasty vibes.
There you go.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.